Welcome students to SPGT class 9, and this is social science, and my name is Rajendra Singh Rathod, and I'll be directing your social science. So let's start with the first chapter of history, the French Revolution. Now, French Revolution is a benchmark and the first event that has clubbed the people, gathered the people, united the people against despotic power of French, or we can say a monarchy system. So people gathered against the monarchy system, and the first democratic idea was born in France. So let's start with the chapter respectively. You will have the textbook online. You will be getting the PDF of class 9 social science textbook, so you can go through it after this video, and while going through the textbook you can watch this video. It will be very helpful to you. Now on the morning of 14th July 1789, the city of Paris was in state of alarm, means emergency. King had commanded troops means army, to move into the city. Rumors all around, there was some rumor spread that soon king will order its troop to fire the citizen. Now the citizens got scared, because you know that time of the communication was not as smooth as right now, so it's obvious that the rumors would affect the people. Now some 7,000 men and women, including men and women, 7,000 people gathered in front of town hall and decided to form people's militia. Here the word militia means military. People who are making themselves as a military, and they broke into the number of government buildings in search of arms. Why they were searching for the arms? Because they were in humor that king is going to send its troop to kill the citizens. Finally, a group of several hundred people marched towards the eastern part of the city and stormed the fortress prison. Storms means people gathered and break down the prison. And the Bastille. Bastille means a fort, where they hoped to find hoarded ammunition. In armed fight that they followed, commander of the Bastille was killed unfortunately, and prison were released. But the prisoner were released in that only 7 prisoners were there. So yet Bastille was hated by all, because it was the center of its democratic it was the center of autocratic power of the king. The day that followed saw more rioting both in Paris and countryside. Countrysides means outskirts, means the area which is far away from the city. Most people were protesting against the high price of the bread. Any revolution took place in the entire world is due to the high price of the bread, means there was shortage of food. In the beginning, chain of events ultimately led to the execution of the king of France. Execution means to remove the king in any way. Though most people at that time did not anticipate this outcome. People were not knowing that how people will remove the king, because the king is ultimate power. How and why did this happen? This happen is everyone knows, but why did this happen is the center of this chapter. Now, how was the French society in 18th century? The French society was divided into 3 sections. First is clergy. Clergy means all royal and money man. Second estate nobility means priest and priest kind of people of the church. And third is small estate businessmen, officials, lawyers, etc. So these 3 kind of sections were there: first estate, second estate, and third estate. First estate is clergy, second is nobility, and third is big businessmen, merchants, officials, etc. Small peasants also included in that. So society was divided into 3 parts.